Hello guys, welcome to Kitech Digital. My name is Kobe. Now in today's video we're going to talk about how you can be able to submit your website to Google search engine. So you want your website to appear whenever you search on Google. I'm going to show you how you can be able to do it so that your website will appear on Google search. So let's say you have a website like this one and then you want it to appear on Google. So first what we're going to do is you have to have access to your website. Okay, before you can do that, make sure that you can have access to your website. What I mean by having access to your website is you can be able to log into the back end of the website, because we're going to use the back end of our website to start everything. And then also you need a Google account. Okay, so you need to have a Google account, log into your Google account, and then we'll start. So first thing first, we're going to go into our backend, okay, and then we will start everything. So I'm going to log into my backend. Okay, so I'm going to log in. Okay, very good. So this is the backend of my website. Okay, this is the backend of my website, and this is how it looks like. Okay, so first what we're going to do is we're going to install a plugin, okay, to help us to be able to get our website quickly done. Now there are two ways in getting your website on Google search engine. The first one, which a lot of people do, is just search for Google Search Console. Okay, so you search for Search Console over here, and then you use this one, okay, Google Search. Now this one, you go over there, Google will give you a code, and then you come to your website, and then you have to put it in the header of your website. It's a long process. If you are not good in those kind of things, it will piss you off. So I don't really even though I used to do it, but now I don't really do it again, because it is basically like not really fast for me. So I'm going to show you the second one, which is the second method that I normally use right now. Is just installing a plugin and let the plugin does everything that you have to you need to get it done for you. So what we are going to do it, we're going to install a plugin. Okay, so we go to plugins over here, go to add new, and then we search for Google, and then we're going to use this one. Okay, so as you can see, it have 2 million active installations. So just install this one and then click on activate. Okay, so at the moment you activate it, just ignore this notice. We are focusing on this one. Okay, site kit over here. Now at the moment you activate it, it will tell you to start up the setup. Okay, so you start the setup. Now that is what we're going to do. Okay, we're going to get it start up. Okay, so that is what we're going to do. So just click on start setup over here, click on it, and then it's going to check for compatibility, whether your site is compatible with Google and a whole lot, but definitely it will say yes. And then click over here. We are going to connect. First we are going to do so many things. This site kit consists of Google search console, Google Analytics, AdSense, everything that your site needs for Google. Okay, it have everything. So we're going to set it up. We're going to search for analytics, so just click over here. Okay, and then if you want them to you want to share data with them or information with them, you can take over here, but I'll ignore it and then click on sign in with Google. Okay, we will sign in with our Google account, so make sure that it will send you to Google and then you have to sign in. So choose your account that you want to sign in with. I want to sign in with this one, and then it will ask you whether you want to grant permission. Yes, just click on continue, because you want to grant permission to it. And then it will ask you to verify certain things. So whether you are the owner of of that website. Yes, you are the owner, so you verify it. So Google is going to add a verification token to your website. The one that they will give you for you to add it, they will do it themselves. Okay, so turn on metrics in your dashboard. Yes, you want to allow it. And then set up search console. So we are going to set up our search console. So we click on setup. So it is set up, and then you set up Google Analytics too. So we click on next to set it up. Okay, so as Search Console is basically done. So what it's doing is it's connecting to, so as you can see, we've gotten a message over here in our email. Okay, so what it is doing is it is connecting to what, Google Analytics. Okay, so if you have a Google Analytics, you want to use, just choose your your account over there. So I have a lot of Google Analytics over there. Okay, but this one I'm going to search for what, a new one, and that is exactly what I'm going to do. So I'm going to create a new one. Okay, so I'll click on what, set up a new account over here. So I'll click on this one, and then I'll set up the account that I want. Okay, so I'll just use cryptocurrency, and then this is the website name, and then you want all, to view all site data. Okay, and then you choose your location, and then your time, and then you click on create setup. Okay, so just click on this one to create the setup. So it will still ask you to choose the account you want to use. So you choose the account, and then you click continue to allow. So this is basically for what, analytics. Okay, Google Analytics. So we have Google Search Console and Google Analytics. Search Console allows you to be able to allow your website to appear on Google, and then Analytics gives you all the analysis of your website. Okay, so how people are, where people are viewing your website from, and all those kind of stuff. So you get to know it. So you have to agree to some terms and conditions. So read through the terms if you can, and then just take this one over here, and then scroll down and click on accept. So at the moment you do that, you are done. It is successfully created. You click on go to dashboard. Okay, so now your website is connected to Google, and all part of your website is connected. Search Console is connected. Google Analytics is also connected. Now the next one that we're going to do is we have to allow. So let's go to Google over here, and then we search for Search Console over here, and then click on this one, the first one over here, search.google.com. okay, so just click on it to open the Search Console for you, and then click on start now. Okay, so as you can see, it picks my other name. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I want to change it to this one. Okay, so I'm going to change it to this one, and then I'll close this one. So as you see, they said I have no property over there. Okay, so what I want to do is I have to choose the property from here. Okay, so this is the one that we created over here, blog.kitechdigital.com. so I choose this one, and then this is I have nothing over here. Okay, so you see I have nothing over here, nothing is going on. I have created the Search Console account, everything, link it to my website, but there is nothing going on now. Okay, now to what we're going to do is we have to add our sitemaps. Okay, so if you click over here, let's see, there is no sitemap over here. Okay, so what we're going to do is we have to add our sitemaps over here. So now to add your sitemap, it is very simple. We also have to install another plugin so that we can be able to it's also an SEO plugin. It's very good SEO plugin. Okay, so that we can be able to get the do some SEO settings and get some the sitemap links, and then we bring it over here. Okay, so what we're going to do is we click on plugins over here, and then add new plugin, and then we search for Yoast. Okay, Yoast, just search for Yoast. Now we're going to use this one. Okay, so as you can see, it have 5 million plus active installation with 27,000 review. All is 5-star. Okay, so it means that the plugin is good. So let's click on install, and then click on activate. Okay, so the plugin is installed and activated. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to look for it. So where can we see the used? Now when you scroll down over here, you see this Y sign over here written SEO. Okay, so that is what the used SEO, okay, plugin. So hover on it, and then you can, you know, do all the settings over here. Okay, but let's go to general over here. Click on general. We are going to just set up our sitemaps. All the other settings you can do it yourself. How you want to appear on what Google search engine and all those things, you can do it yourself. And then we will go to features. Okay, now with features over here, just scroll down. Okay, and then you see XML sitemaps over here. Okay, now it is on already. Click on this question mark over here, and then you see enable site the XML sitemap that used SEO generate. So they have what generated it. All we need to do is to see it. Okay, so let's click over here to see it. Now this is our sitemap. Okay, it depending on what you have on your website. If you have a lot of categories, you have you know, so many things, you get so many what sitemaps over here. Now what we are going to do is we want to add the sitemaps to our what search console over here. Okay, so what we're going to do is what we copy it. Okay, we're going to copy it. Let's copy one by one. Okay, so I'm going to copy it one by one over here. Go to sitemaps over here, and then I'll enter the sitemap over here. But then what I need is, as you can see, it have this one already. So I just need the what the slug, okay, which is this one. Post this one. So I remove the other ones, and then I click on what submit. Okay, so it has what been successful. Submit. So as you can see, it is success. You do it the same thing one by one, all these ones. So you go to pages. So the one that we did was post. Now we're going to go for pages. Okay, the same thing. We go over here, remove this one, and then we click on what submit. So we are submitting our sitemap to what to Google. Okay, so this one too is success. And then the next one is what the landing page or e-landing page that is a have. Okay, so we can also do the same thing over here. Go over here, and then, you know, it depends on what you want Google to search. Okay, that is why you're adding this sitemap over there. So you click on what and this one too says what it is an error over there. It means that this sitemap is not correct, so we can remove it from it. Okay, so we can just, you know, ignore it. Sitemap cannot be read. Yes, very good, because it is a landing page and it cannot be what cannot be read. So it's ignored. Now let's go to the category. So mostly what you need most is the post pages categories. Okay, and then maybe if you want other pages, you can also add it. I wouldn't add an author, so I'll just click on this one. This one also cannot be fetched because we don't have any categories in it. Okay, so basically the post and the pages are what are the correct ones that we need. So now that we have these two things over here, we are good to go. We have submitted our sitemap to Google, and then Google can be able to what to crawl our website, and then whenever somebody searches our website on Google, our website is supposed to what is supposed to appear on Google. I hope this you know, helps you a lot to be able to add your website to a Google search engine. Okay, so thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. Now before I go, if you know you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. Okay, if this video helps you, please give a thumbs up, and then also like the video, and then subscribe to the channel. Okay, comment below whatever you feel that you couldn't do so that I could help you up. Okay, so thanks for watching, and see you.